Little video I've got for you guys because I love to eat fish. Alright, so I love to eat fish. Love it. With packing. So we've got us a nice big old bag here of I believe all this is catfish. And so what we're gonna do here is I've got them into chunks. We're gonna chunk them up. Got a whole bag to do, so I won't show you all the boring stuff on that, but you're just chunking them up, nice bite-sized pieces. And once you get done with that, I'll show you the next step. Alright guys, so as you can see, I got a lot of it diced up. The fried is going to be in the chunks, and you're going to want the blackened to be in strips. Not huge strips, because they're going to go tacos, but big enough strips where you can eat them really well. And then what we're going to do is we got one pan for frying, so we're going to, don't mind the mess of the eye. We're going to put, Lord, I don't know how much this is. We're just going to put about that much. Don't know the exact measurement how much that is, but about that much. And then we're going to get another pan that's a bit bigger so that we can kind of control the heat of the other one. So let's see. Let me get a pan out of here. That'll work. Yeah. All right. So this is another nice size pan. This will be good for it. Like I said, we're trying to get the controlled heat. Throw some butter and some garlic seasoning on the bottom of it. Make this lid. All right, so we got two. We got one big one that'll fit that lid, and then we got a small one. So we're gonna turn the small one on because it's going to have to cook longer. Get that heat warm. We're gonna look in the fridge here, find us some butter. That ought to work. Alright, so got the butter here. Put it loud. We're gonna put about 2 tablespoons worth. Yeah, about 2 tablespoons worth. We're going to put about that much in the pan that we're frying with. Sorry, it's just me today, so POV. Alright, so yeah, about that much. Let that kind of melt in there. That ought to do good. Real good. And you're going to want to get like this type thing right here. It's got a spoon kind of, but it's got holes where you can easily do that and then kind of let that melt. Alright, so now, so we're going to do the frying stuff. So we're going to get 2 sandwich size Ziploc bags. We ain't got a lot of fish. We got enough to do tacos. We ain't got a lot, so while that's melting, we're going to get 2 bags here. Alright, one's going to be for milk, a little bit of milk, a little bit of egg. And then the other one's going to be for flour, cornmeal, a little cornmeal, a little hint of cornmeal. 4-to-1 ratio, and I want to say some garlic powder. So I'll be right back with that. Since we're putting it in, tacos, it's gonna have a zesty taste. So, but it's gonna taste really well. So what we're gonna do here is, actually, let's do this. There we go. Now you guys can see me better. Alright, so we've got flour. We've got cornmeal. Here's our plastic bag. We're going to do let's get it out here. Alright, so that's about a half a cup. Now you're gonna want to do a lot more than that if you're not putting in tacos. If you're just doing catfish or whatever fish, a lot more than that. But since I'm not doing that, and then there's another, it's about a cup worth. About a cup worth of flour. And about, let's see here, about, that's good. And almost a little over a quarter of a cup of cornmeal. Well, that may be much. Yeah, about a quarter cup of cornmeal. Yeah. All right, so that's good. That looks good. Now we're going to get our one egg, just one, because we're not doing very much here. Just one egg. And one way to know when your oil's ready is when the butter burns, when the butter kind of starts it. All right. One egg. And then in for our milk, let's put it in here. That's good. So about a half a cup. About half a cup of milk. It's gonna be good for this. So we're gonna do that with that. And then close that off. Oh, and then we gotta do our garlic powder. And I would do garlic salt instead of garlic powder, but I don't have any garlic salt at the moment. And so we're probably going to, I can't pop this top off in here. There we go. Like that right there. All right, so this says 1 tablespoon. Garlic powder. I do 2 tablespoons. It's gonna give it some flavor. And granted, this is a mixture of fish. This ain't just one fish. This is a mixture of a bunch of them. Between brim, catfish, crappie. I think that's about it. And and a little bit of bass too. Not much, but maybe a little bit. All right, so here we go. We're going to close our cornmeal. Let's bring y'all over here where I'm going to go, which is back over here where you saw me at the beginning. Now, all right, so we got our stripped fish, and then our chunky fish. Not chunky fish, the chunks of fish, which is a mixture, like I said, of a whole bunch of stuff. It's gonna go in the egg first, and then in the mixture of flours, and then in the the oil. But to make sure that the oil's hot enough, get a pinch of flour, and if it sizzles, you're ready. So let's start this show off here. We're gonna get a couple of pieces, dunk them in this egg wash here, egg and milk mixture. Get them all ready to fry. Toss them back into the flour. You want to close the bag. Don't try to remove that air pocket, because that air pocket makes it to where it'll stick onto the fish better. And then you're just gonna shake it. Just shake it. I'll get a good coating of flour and cornmeal. Take it out. Take it off the. All right, now here's the fish here. Though. All right, now let's watch. Let's watch it go together. So here's your fish. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. That's perfect. All right, so now skillet's filled up with those chunks, so I can work on the blackened fish now. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put in about another tablespoon and a half, probably. I'm gonna need a lot. No, more than that. Close to 2 or 3, probably. Some pans are bigger than others, so you're just gonna have to watch it. You want that to be pretty much filled. Kind of cut them all in half and make it work to where all of them are on and working. All right, guys. So we're trying to start this blackened crappie or blackened fish. It's not really, but it's just a bunch of everything. So Got a whole bunch of strips here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna line them up into a single file line here, and we're just gonna let them put some whatever Cajun seasoning you got. Doesn't matter what it is. Just put some Cajun seasoning on it and throw it in the pan with a lot of butter, lots of butter. And if I was you, I'm gonna put a cover on my skillet to make it cook quicker and easier and thoroughly. So I've got this Hot Grilling Magic Turf Rose. Not a ton of it. Needs to be, but just enough. That's probably good right there. That's all I need really. Maybe dab some of that off because this gets hot. But that's what you're gonna want right there. And then flip it all over and do the same thing over again. Alright you guys, so I forgot to show you guys how I make my taco, or my fish taco for that matter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our fried. I've done grilled and I've done blackened and I've got fried. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our fried and we're gonna layer the fried in a line. Don't like that. Make sure you get some good layers there. And then we're gonna continuously move. Put a little bit of tomato, not a ton, just a little, all over that, about like that right there. Grab a little bit of chopped up lettuce, like that. A little bit of some cheese. This is one big chunk, but you get what I'm saying. Kind of just play with it and get it to kind of spread all around. And then, as you see here, I've got some lime and I've got some lemon. Not a lot, just a little sprinkle. And that's about all you gotta have.